Child of God, time is moving swiftly. This is a holy alert. You are standing in front of something sacred. This moment isn't ordinary. It's been marked, written into your timeline, woven into your very being. God is shifting destinies, and yours is one of them. Yes, yours. Not by accident, not by force, but by divine alignment. Heaven is opening. The atmosphere around you is changing. There are things being unlocked, spiritual documents being handed down, and you only have a short window to perceive it. Indeed, the right time is now. Today is the day of salvation. 2 Corinthians 6:2. You felt something stirring, a holy restlessness, a whisper that won't leave you alone. It's not anxiety. It's not confusion. It's the call of heaven saying, get ready. Something new is birthing. And here's the truth. This moment won't wait. God is not slow. He's precise. The time has come. You're being invited into a divine shift. It's not loud. It's not chaotic. But it's real. And it starts now, in the next 3 minutes. You are not watching this by accident. This is divine orchestration. Heaven is aligning something just for you. Your name is in the room, and heaven is whispering, come close, I have something to show you. Let your heart lean in. Let your spirit rise. This is the beginning of a divine shift. Maybe you've been waiting quietly, painfully for something to break. You smile in public, but something inside feels unfinished, unspoken. There have been moments you've whispered prayers you didn't think anyone heard. You've walked through seasons that didn't make sense, when the people you trusted walked away, when the doors you knocked on stayed shut, when it felt like purpose passed you by. There are wounds you don't talk about anymore. The betrayals that came out of nowhere. The long nights when you lay awake wondering, God, did I miss something? Did I go the wrong way? Am I too late? You've seen others rise. You've seen others celebrated. And yet, you remain waiting, watching, hoping that maybe, just maybe, your turn is still on the way. It's easy to feel forgotten when things feel still for too long. It's easy to assume delay means denial. But God wants you to know He has seen every single tear. The ones you wiped quickly and the ones that never fell. He has heard every silent sigh, the kind that carries years of longing and hidden questions. You have not been overlooked. You are not invisible in the eyes of the one who formed you. Even in your silence, God has been speaking. Even in your weariness, heaven has been moving. You're not weak, you're worn. And heaven understands the difference. This is not the end of your story. This is not the proof that you fail. This is simply the moment before the shift begins. And right here, in the unseen places, God is still writing your name into His promise. You are not disqualified. You are not too late. You are exactly where He knew you would be, just before the turning point. What if the delay wasn't punishment but preparation? What if the silence wasn't absence but sacred alignment? Sometimes we beg God to open the door, not realizing He's been building the hallway. And sometimes, what feels like being held back is really being held close. You've been in a season that doesn't match the promises you've carried. It's been hard to explain. You know there's more. Deep down, you've felt it for years. But you've also battled the voice that says, maybe I missed it. Maybe I waited too long. But heaven is whispering a new truth over you now. You're not delayed, you're being developed. What you call waiting God calls weaving. He's stitching character, faith, and spiritual authority into the core of your destiny. Not so you'll just arrive, but so you'll last when you do. This shift that's coming, it's not about striving. It's not about proving yourself. It's about surrender. God's power doesn't need your perfection. It just needs your yes. You don't have to figure it all out. You don't have to feel strong to be chosen. You just need to stay available, open, and willing. And we know that in all things, God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. Romans 8:28, that includes the heartbreak, the confusion, the unanswered prayers, even the things that hurt too much to name. God wastes nothing. Every part of your story is being turned for glory. This shift isn't about you chasing the future. It's about heaven delivering what's already been prepared. So lift your eyes. Not everything is falling apart. Some things are actually falling into place. Even when you see nothing, heaven is never still. Behind the veil of your ordinary days, the extraordinary hand of God is in motion. He is not idle. He is not silent. Right now, angels are moving across the timeline of your life. Assignments are being released. Old things are being uprooted. New things are being planted. There is divine traffic in the unseen realm. Intersections are being cleared. Wrong turns are being corrected, and hidden roads are being revealed. Heaven's hands are stitching breakthroughs into your timeline. Every thread has intention. Every moment is marked. You may feel still, but the Spirit of God is not. He is building what your eyes haven't seen yet. You've prayed for answers, but what you didn't know is that the answers have already been sent. They are in transit. They are being carried by grace and delivered by a timing that only heaven can orchestrate. Right now, God is rerouting people who were meant to find you. He is removing barriers you didn't know existed. He is aligning opportunities, stirring favor, and awakening promises that seemed buried. This is not random. This is precise. There's a rhythm to what He's doing, each movement timed like the ticking of heaven's clock. Nothing is wasted. Not even the pauses. Not even the things you lost. What looked like delay was actually divine sound. The stage is being set. The curtain is about to rise. And what God has scripted for your life will not be interrupted. This shift won't be small. It will be sudden. It will be sacred. And when it begins, you will look back and say, only God could have done this. So let your faith rise. Heaven is moving. And your name is in the midst of it. I have not forgotten you. I have not turned my face away. I am not far. I am nearer than your breath. Even when you doubted me, I stayed. Even when you felt lost, I knew exactly where you were. You've questioned my timing, but I need you to know, my timing is perfect. You've seen others advance while you stayed still, but that was not your punishment. It was your protection. I've heard every unspoken word. I've seen every silent ache. Nothing about your journey has gone unnoticed. I've been collecting every tear, storing every cry, and watching every moment with love. I do not waste pain. I do not abandon purpose. I am the author, and I never stop writing. I have already gone before you. I am preparing the shift. Doors that seemed locked will soon swing open. Roads that seemed closed will become clear. You will not have to force what I have called forth. You will not have to chase what I have already assigned to find you. Rest, child. I am working. Fear not, for I am with you. I am your shield. I am your deliverer. You don't need to understand everything. I only ask that you trust me. Nothing is impossible with me. Not the healing. Not the breakthrough. Not the restoration. I hold it all, and I hold you. This shift is not delayed. It is perfectly timed. You will see it. You will walk in it. You will carry it with glory and peace. For I have chosen you, not because of your strength, but because of my love. Stay close. Stay soft. I'm near, and I am not finished yet. Heaven is declaring it now. What was locked will open. What was delayed will be released. What was broken will be restored. The divine shift is not a dream. It is a decree. A reversal is in motion, and it carries your name. The season that felt stagnant is about to be interrupted by sudden movement. You're not just stepping into change. You're stepping into fulfillment. This isn't just breakthrough. It's divine orchestration. God is not merely answering your prayers. He's exceeding them. You have been walking faithfully, even when you didn't feel strong. You've been sowing in tears, and now the time for reaping in joy is drawing near. Doors that were once closed with no explanation will now swing wide with divine clarity. What you thought was over is only beginning. Opportunities are being made ready for your arrival. People you've never met will carry favor for you. Environments will shift to accommodate what God has placed inside you. This is not random. This is response. Heaven has heard your cry, and earth is about to echo its answer. This is your divine route. The things you thought were missed turns another path. The prayers you whispered in desperation are returning as waves of mercy and provision. You will not miss what was meant for you. You will not be passed by. The shift has begun, and you are walking straight into what you once only dreamed about. This is what you prayed for. You are not forgot. You are not invisible. You are not just surviving. You are chosen. Even in the moments when you've doubted your own worth, heaven never did. The Father has called you his masterpiece. Not because you've done everything right, but because his hand formed you with love, on purpose, for purpose. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are right on time in the sequence of God's design. The years the enemy tried to steal are being redeemed. The time you thought was wasted is being rewritten with glory. Shame has no home in you. Regret does not define you. Fear does not own you. You are still the one he speaks over in the night. You are still the one he walks with in the quiet. You are still the one he trusts with destiny. Your story is not too messy for a miracle. Your heart is not too bruised for blessing. You carry the breath of God. You carry the beauty of heaven. You are not random. You are royal. You are not broken. You are being rebuilt. The lies the enemy spoke are being silenced. Labels they placed on you are falling off. You are loved. You are covered. You are rising. Your destiny is not denied. It's simply being unveiled, one layer, one step, one divine moment at a time. If your spirit feels this moment, don't scroll past it. Let your heart agree. Let your soul say yes. Type 357 in the comments if you believe this is your divine shift. Type 111 if something inside you is awakening. Type 555 if your spirit is whispering, "Yes, Lord, I receive." This isn't superstition. It's symbolic surrender. It's faith responding to the moment heaven is offering. Every act of agreement is a door open. Every whisper of belief is a seed planted in holy ground. You're not just watching a message, you're stepping into a movement. This isn't a hype. This is heaven's hand reaching for yours. Let your fingers type what your heart is crying out. Let this be the moment you mark, when faith met time and destiny stepped in. Let your spirit agree. Let your soul say, "Yes." Father, I receive this shift. I don't want to live bound by fear, delay, or doubt. I surrender every burden I've carried alone. I place every question, every wound, every delay in your hands. You know what I need before I even speak. Lead me where you've called me. Anchor me in your timing. Open the doors you've prepared. Close the ones not meant for me. Let my life move in step with heaven's design. I trust you, even when I can't see. I trust you, even when I feel weary. I trust you, because you've never failed me. Let your peace rest on me. Let your presence lead me. Let your promises come alive in my life. It is done. It is written. It is sealed in heaven. Amen.